project, I decided to do a class of 2015 time capsule. So first I'm going to explain what the time capsule is, and basically it's an opportunity for every senior within our class to place an item within the time capsule that they want to remember. And items that are encouraged to be provided are personal letters, if you want to include pictures of you and your friends, or just write yourself a little note about what you think about life right now. Club and organizational photographs. So if you are in a club like Mathletes, if you guys wanted to put anything in there to remember starting your organization or any big events that your club did this year. And then I put in a class of 2015 graduation invitation that was actually developed by the school. So it has like our theme in it and like our song and stuff. But if people want to have their own graduation invitations in there, that's also welcome. And then other memorabilia from our school. And so, if you're asking why I chose a time capsule, it's basically because my big question was, how can I capture and reflect on our high school career by establishing a remembrance? And I considered 3 different things. I considered a mural, and then a donated item to Mount Pleasant High School. Past classes have done this. They donated like trees or like seating areas within the school, or a time capsule, which obviously I chose the time capsule, and I just want to remind you guys that I am accepting items until Friday. And so this is the box that things are going to be placed in, and then there's going to be like a bigger plastic bin over it. But I just wanted to show you guys a few of the things that I put in there so far, so if you guys want to like have any interest in it. So my sister actually gave me this cheerleading shirt. It's also what students here have worn, so this is like an example of just some MPHS things. And then some people gave me personal letters and photographs. I put my graduation invitation in here. Some things from like different clubs and organizations. And then I got an extra varsity letter just for us to look at. But those are just a few examples, so if you guys want to bring anything in, just let me know. And then what I think is really cool about my senior project is that it's going to define the times. So for those of you that did your senior projects right now, like that's awesome. I don't mean to bash yours at all, but mine will be opened hopefully in 25 years at our class reunion in 2040. So I think that's going to be a really cool thing for us to look back at and see. And so another big thing about my senior project was I wanted to be able to incorporate our entire class. And so I believe that this provides everyone with the opportunity to place something in there if they wish to get involved or to not do that. And then it allows everyone to just reflect on our high school career. I know at this time, as the days are like ticking down, I'll start to get really emotional and start to think about things. So that allows people to just look back and think about what item they want to put in there that meant the most to them. And then it also required me to communicate with you guys, so I posted on the AP Lit page and I put it in the announcements. And I've also been posting a lot on our Amazing Class of 2015 Facebook page. And then it also encourages our class to like come together one last time and actually participate in something. And then my inspiration came from Fancher Elementary. This is Fancher if you guys didn't attend there. But they have a time capsule at their school, and when I was in like 5th and 6th grade, I always thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And so their time capsule is from 1986, and they opened it in 2011. And it was like a cool experience for them, but at that point in 1986, it was actually a K through 6, and so none of those teachers really work there anymore. So I thought it'd be a really cool idea for us to put our things in there that meant something to us about our high school career, because then we will be opening it up and we'll be able to reflect on that again. And then the gains is like, I personally am gaining from this because I always thought time capsules were amazing, but I also think the ability for our class to benefit from this is huge as well, because it'll all have a common place for us to store our memories. I know there's Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and we can always like stay communicated, but having physical items and like newspaper clippings and things to look back at, I think are really awesome. And then it'll also reunite us as a class when we have a reunion, which I think is great, and we can celebrate our successes. And it can also have people to put personal items in there. So if you don't want to do something with a group of friends and you just want to write a letter to yourself in the future, you can also do that. So it allows people to personalize it. And then to answer the so what question, I asked like, so why is this project so special? And I think it's because it'll have a lasting impression on all of us, because although we may forget it over the years, it'll allow us to have something really cool to reopen. And then it's something to look forward to. So I know that at a reunion we all get to like eat and talk about our lives and see how far we've come. But I think this would be something really cool that'll set our 25th reunion apart. And then it benefits everyone because it allows everyone in our class to participate. And then a few of the things that I focused on was the Fancher's principal. She actually opened it, Linda Boyd, and I've had like multiple discussions with her about it because I think it's really cool. And then the book, The Energy Bus, I read this a few years ago and actually revisited it. And it talks about like how to build teams and stay focused and like inspire people. And that's really what I wanted to do with my senior project. And then why I think this is significant personally, like I stated before, I really wanted to incorporate the entire class. It also allows people to have individually based items put in there. And then it requires people just to have a simple reflection on high school. I have a lot of school pride, and I hope you guys do too. So I think that looking back and being thankful for what we've accomplished here at the high school is really important. And then it will reunite our class again. And then the future of the time capsule, I'm discussing it with our administration and our class of 2015 advisors. We aren't able to actually like dig up the ground and put it in the school grounds, which is unfortunate, but I definitely want to have a safe place for it to be kept, especially if we're putting really important things to us in there. And then I hope to open it at our 25th class reunion in 2040. And then just a reflection and like things that I've learned is that getting your class involved and focused on something can always be a big challenge, but if you work hard, it'll pay off. And that providing an extraordinary experience for my entire class hopefully will be really exciting for everyone. And that I'm actually happy with what I decided to do because it was important to me and I've accomplished something that I really wanted to do. And then I just wanted to thank you guys for participating and then the administration for helping me out and Mr. Shinborn for giving me my advice and then my parents for helping me. And yeah, so that's the class of 2015 time capsule.
Questions or comments for Kenna?
Is there a reason why 2040 was chosen?
I know that having a 25th year anniversary is pretty common and it's like a pretty exciting point to hit. I don't want to choose anything like super over that because I don't want to like, as people get older, it's harder to bring people back. And I want it to be something like far enough away so that we could like enjoy the memories and then be like old enough to reflect upon. I know it might not exactly be that reunion, but it'd be cool. It just depends on how it falls for our class. Yeah.
I might have missed it, but did you say where you're putting it?
Well, I'm talking about it in the future of the time capsule. I briefly touched on it. We're not allowed to actually like dig anywhere on the school grounds, which is kind of unfortunate. But I'm looking at a place to put it with the class advisors. If we have a place that we're storing all of our things, or if the school has a place that we could keep it that would be safe. Anyone else? Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I just want to have a comment actually. I want to encourage people to, it's not really helping, it sounds funny, it's not really helping Kenna out with her project, but I want you to encourage you to put things into the time capsule because it's one of those types of things that, see, I'm old enough now that I'm not 25 years removed from high school, but I'm getting there. And it would be really interesting on that reunion, which becomes an important reunion for a lot of people, to see what people have because you know what? It gives you something to talk about, right? It gives you something to communicate with, and yes, I know you have social networks and whatnot, but also it gives you that moment in time. And it also gives you some things that become kind of interesting because some of us might not make it to 2025. And so when you have the chance to look back and think about those classmates who have put something in there, their life gets to have a little bit more lease on it. Even though they may not be with us, their life has a little more lease on it by having something in there. It gives you guys something to talk about. I'm also reaching the age where not a whole lot of people are passing away, but there's a number of people that have passed away in the last couple of years from my class. And you want to know what's strange is some of these people I don't even know very well, but because I know I graduated with them, it's kind of impactful. It's one of those things that it really makes you understand where you are in this life journey. So I encourage you to add stuff to kind of time capsule, well, actually your time capsule. One question I do have for you too is, so I know you want to keep it in the school, but whose job is it, have you considered whose job it is to bring the time capsule out and bring it to a 25th reunion? Because that's
Yeah.
far enough in the future that it might be something that could be easily forgotten.
I know that it'd be something that I would definitely probably be in charge of if I could go, but also Jean is our class president, and so I know that she'd probably help me with that. I just have to find, like, first I just want to find a place for it, and then definitely just like, I know we'll have our Facebook page for our class and probably like putting in our biography or something about where the time capsule is held, because that would never be deleted. But I just need to find a place for it right now, and our advisors are helping me, along with Mr. Starnes and Mrs. Bush are helping me a lot too.
Because there's a couple things, the futures we just don't know. And
Yeah.
I've talked to you about this. So, I mean, 25 years from now, who knows? This building could be torn down and a new building could be made, and then, you know, somebody might forget to do that. So that would be important to not lose that kind of, lose that, so. Anyway, great, thank you very much, Kenna, nice job. We have, it looks like Haley and Jess next. And Kenna, I'll see you out in the hall if you guys have any
Yeah, I have that video.